Good afternoon, it's Rob with Echo Fine Properties, and we're back highlighting another local business in our community, and this one is pretty amazing, I have to tell you. You can see the picture behind me. It looks like I'm at some sort of event, a wedding. I'm not exactly sure what I'm at, but it's look at these pictures. Hold on, let me just keep pulling up some pictures. But look at this. This is over 5,000 square feet. Local venue in our community, and this one. And I'm speaking here. Hold on, we had a little reverberation of my voice, but look behind me. You can see this event. Look at how the colors and the lights, and you can have weddings, sweet 16s, milestone birthday parties, bar and bar mitzvahs, a lot of different stuff going on. And it's the Loft at Congress in Boca Raton. And now I'm going to throw it out to, here we go, Debbie Gross, real estate agent at Echo Fine Properties. Hey Debbie, how are you?
Oh, good to see you, Rob.
And if you can see below there they are. It's Wes and Flora Goldstein, owners of the Loft at Congress in Boca Raton. And I got to tell you guys, the pictures that Carrie sent me of your place is amazing. Just amazing.
Thank you.
And I know you're going to take us on a little tour in a little bit. But first off, for those of the people that have never heard of the Loft at Congress, tell us a little bit about what is the Loft at Congress? What do you guys offer?
Well, to some people, we are the best kept secret in Boca. For those people who don't really know who we are, but we are the most unique private event venue in this area. We're located on in the heart of Boca, really on the Boca Del Rey border. We're on a private property. We have a lot of very unique elements to this place. The biggest one, of course, is being its versatility. We can do a lot of different parties, a lot of different looks, as you saw from the pictures that you were showing a moment ago. And we can do a lot of different types of events, not only the milestone parties, but we've done photo shoots in here. We've done fashion show, runway fashion shows, trade shows. We even did an interview segment with Dateline.
Which we can talk about later.
Yes. But yeah, we're basically, it's a very versatile, unique space. And yeah, it's a great place to have a party.
So I understand that you've got a milestone anniversary coming right now, or is that right?
That is correct. Actually, September, which is right around the corner, will be our 10th anniversary. So
wow.
Gone by very
10
quickly.
years of parties.
Yeah, it's gone by quickly.
Well, that's quite an accomplishment, especially, I guess, from what I understand, this is your first foray into this type of business. So both you and your wife have media backgrounds, is that correct?
That is correct. I was a journalist for about 30 years, a lot of the times in sports. I was with CBS Sports down here. I was their national hockey columnist. My wife is a graphic designer and decorator, and she was the associate publisher of City and Shore magazine for the Sun Sentinel. So we have the media background, but we also have the creative background. And we've translated that into a place that is
major reinvention.
Yes, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So that brings me to my next question. How did y'all transition from that media background into this venue business?
Well, we had our daughter's bat mitzvah, and it's funny because every mother that comes to me after a party says, "Oh my God, I think I'd like to be an event planner." Well, basically because they've gone through this, craziness of pulling together different vendors and, just making this incredible party that they really believe they can do it. And sometimes they can. But we decided, this was, I don't know why we jumped into this, but we were in Montreal at another party and it was in a living room setting. And we kind of felt like, wow, what if we did something like this? There's nothing like this in Boca. And there still really isn't. This is cool, but it's essentially a blank canvas that can be as funky as you want or as traditional as you want. And it just takes on the personality of the guest of honor. So, it has that. It's fun.
So then, what was your inspiration for this type of venue? I mean, obviously, I know that you had your daughter's bat mitzvah, but what else as far as your inspiration in terms of the concept for it?
Well, the idea was that you have a unique space that, the versatility event for you from start to finish. We work with outside caterers. We have decorators, different vendors we work with, so we can do the whole thing for you. Or if you find that you have people that you've worked with in the past you have a preference for, we allow you to rent the venue and its basic furniture, and then you can do as you wish. Most places that you will deal with, whether it's a country club or a hotel, they won't allow you to bring in their own vendors. They have a list of preferred vendors that you must use. In our case, as long as they're basically insured and they don't burn the place down, we allow people to come in.
Right. And inspiration-wise, back to that, milestone occasion for our daughter, there was no place in Boca. So we wound up busing kids. Another way to say, we need something, fill a need,
Right,
So,
right. Well, so then besides obviously bat mitzvahs and probably bar mitzvahs, what other events do you have at the venue?
everything.
Yeah, everything. I mean, we do a lot of weddings. We do
Quinceañeras,
Sweet 16s, milestone birthdays, 40th, 50th, 60th.
lots of holiday parties for corporate.
Mhm.
And as Wes was saying, we do photo shoots. We've had catalog companies here and bridal companies do their photo shoots for their catalogs. And just recently we had Dennis Murphy from Dateline. NBC found us and used our space twice now to do a few segments.
Virtual interviews.
Yeah, and then we just saw the episode where they merged it all together. Pretty cool.
And the thing
It was
is,
great. So,
aside from the look of the space, I mean, there's a lot of unique features to it, but we're on a private property. We have late hours. We have no curfew here, basically.
And no noise ordinance.
And no noise ordinance because we're on a private property. There's nobody around here for us to disturb. Or, DJs try and blow out the place, but it doesn't really matter. And we've had parties that go till 6 a.m.
I don't stay.
I sleep in the office until it's
He
over.
stays, I do not stay.
well, okay, so now, which is absolutely great that there isn't a curfew, because I know a lot of places do you have to end it at a certain time. So that's nice that if people are having fun, they can just keep on partying. So now my next question is, would y'all give us a tour of the place? We would love to see it.
Definitely. We're going to follow Wes around. I'm going to just turn this around and
I came back
we're
just
going
in
to
time.
start off. Let me change my background. Please hold. Virtual background none. There we go.
Look at this. I'm
And
back
here's
just in
Wes.
time. There we
So-
go.
Can you see the background anymore?
Nope, we
No.
see Wes.
Now you just see Wes.
All right. Welcome to the Loft. Here is our entrance. As you walk into the Loft, you are in our cocktail lounge. We have an area here. Usually before parties, we have the first hour. We set up a bar in this space here, as you can see. We have past hors d'oeuvres coming around. People will come around this area. They can mingle. We have little living rooms here.
Right, so there's small living room like niches. This is one of them. And this place was, in the true sense of a loft, it was a tile showroom. Or buildings that you took over and repurposed. So we repurposed this fabulous flooring tile showroom to be our cocktail area. So this is very popular for photographers to do family photo shots. We have all of these little niches here. Our light walls change color to whatever their color theme is. Here's another little living room. And nothing stays the same. We move furniture around like crazy. Well, I should say Wes moves furniture around. Here's another room. So you have all these little living room so this is your area to start. And then Wes, take us inside. So this room is 3,000 square feet of space. And we have 22-foot high draping from ceiling to floor, which we can change the color of at whim. This
Tables, these are dinner tables. They will seat 10 people. As you can see right here, we have set up just for 40 people in and of itself.
Right, so you have two tables here. They can seat 8 to 10. And then we can set up little lounges with our couches. So that comes with the venue. You're allowed to use all of our furniture and move it around to whatever you'd like. This would be more of a clubby setting with our lighted furniture, which is an upgrade. And then
I love those lighted tables.
Yeah, they're cool, right? And then we also do weddings. So this would actually be set up near the front door. So you see the lights have been changing all around the room. You know, we can do pretty much any color. And it's fun. Like I said, very versatile. And whatever you want, we can make happen. We do excellent themes. We've had people hanging off the ceiling.
Wait, go back to that. You said what?
So we've had just coming back. We've had it was called a sexy circus themed Halloween party for a law firm, believe it or not. And what they did was they had people aerialists hanging off the ceilings, because this is an industrial room. So you can do that. You can actually hang them from the ceiling. And then they had stilt walkers and hula hoops. It was crazy
It's
fun.
like a Cirque du Soleil type of event.
How fun.
Anything goes except fire.
Which is good. So,
Yes.
let me ask you all this. What sets you apart then from your competitors? Besides, what we've seen, tell us a little bit about what sets you apart.
Well, uniqueness of the space certainly is the most important factor. That you can do with any type of event and set it up any way you want. Even a little thing, as we have electric outlets every 10 feet inside the main room. So, you can set up a DJ or a photo booth or anything anywhere you want. There's no limit onto where anything has to be. So the versatility and the uniqueness is certainly critical to it. And the fact is that you always have myself and Flora. We're always here. It's a husband and wife team. This is your typical or classic mom and pop shop, but very professionally done and very well organized.
And everybody leaves happy, which makes it a great business.
That's a great thing.
A lot better.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
And also when you're talking about the versatility, so obviously was it Nightline that came in or
Dateline.
Dateline.
I'm sorry, Dateline that came in. And they were they shooting different segments and they were using it for their news and background?
So they blended it. They did. One just aired, so we waited till this week to do our own promo with it. One just aired, and what they did basically, Wes was here, so he interviewed someone remotely, like on a Zoom, and then what they did was they married those so that it appeared that they were in the same room.
So it turned out one of their correspondents actually lives in Delray Beach. So rather than have him travel up to Connecticut, and this was a story about murder. Connecticut is
Dateline.
Dateline stories usually are. But they were, the story was developed over a certain amount of months, and they were trying to get a lead investigator or one of the Connecticut troopers for the interview, and they set it up. So the correspondent was here, and the the trooper was in Connecticut. And the fact is, some of our backgrounds have like faux brick on them.
Well, this one.
Yeah, this
like
one here,
this.
right? This was the blend they wanted because apparently wherever they interviewed the Connecticut trooper, the background was very similar to this. So it looked like they were in the same room. It's the magic of technology today, just as we're talking right now.
And it looks like Rob is in one of our rooms.
Right.
Yes,
Exactly.
I'm in your ballroom
You had any
here.
fun at the wedding?
I'm in your ballroom. I love it. The lighting is perfect.
Right?
I have to say, I was away for a little second here, but you guys, did I get the background? You guys were in the media business. Is that what Debbie said?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well, I
was for 30 years, and Flora was working for the Sun Sentinel.
I knew
I used to do their special things.
I knew I had a connection somewhere. My former background is I worked in television for 10 years, 7 at WPTV. I was a photojournalist.
Oh,
Okay.
So there's the connection with you two there. I knew we had some sort of connection.
That in Palm Beach and Palm Beach
what-
Gardens that way.
Yeah, West Palm
WPTV
Beach.
is Palm Beach.
That's the
Yeah.
Yep, the
Right, the NBC affiliate. Right?
Yep. So I worked there for 7 years, and now I'm doing social media and PR for Echo Fine Properties. But
Oh, cool.
amazing place you guys have there, and I just want to go through some of the pictures because we'd be lost if we didn't show some of these pictures. So, and you guys can explain too. So, like, this is just your.
That's our entrance.
Right.
That's outside. So when the party's going and the lights are on inside, that is what you see from outside.
And then we have it looks like a wedding that took place.
Yeah. Small and simple. That was a photo shoot on the right.
Yes.
That was for a bridal shoot for a catalog.
Correct, yes.
And to the left, I think that was a wedding or corporate.
Look at the lighting.
The
lighting's incredible.
Yeah, the lighting really changes up everything. And our floors, we didn't mention the floors, they are poured titanium epoxy. So it just captures the light and changes color with, the lighting. We don't even need a dance floor. We just use the floor as it is. It's really cool.
That was a wedding that went till 5 a.m.
Yes. This was AF. The one on the left was a trade show, and she was your greeter. The one on the right was a bat mitzvah, and you can dress up the outside and make an entrance there as well. And that was a British theme for lovely British family. And I think it's a football theme. Football? Yeah, I think so.
So you guys cover it all here. You have every different type of event, weddings. Like we went through the list. I mean, you could have anything, and you have a lot of space.
Like blank canvas,
Yep. And Flora, you told me also earlier when we were talking, if someone decides to have an event at your venue, you also can help with the decor if they need help with that. Correct?
Yeah, so if they don't have a budget for a big decor company, we do work with some wonderful ones, but not everyone can afford that. I'm able to do some simple but elegant centerpieces or themed centerpieces. And a lot of our, we do party packages, and some of those packages include me as their coordinator and day of attendant, which helps because then you can come and enjoy your party and not worry about the little stuff. But also I'll do centerpieces. I am a graphic designer by trade, so I'll design their logo for their party or a monogram for a wedding, that can be put up in a gobo with a light. So whatever anyone needs, if I can't do it, I will find someone amazing who will,
So now now the most important question is, if someone's interested in booking an event with you guys or just getting some more information, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can reach us certainly through, we have a website, www.theloftofcongress.com. Our phone number is on there. They can call us, contact us either way. And we have a Facebook page. Contact us through the other social media to use. She uses it all.
Yeah, mostly Facebook. I mean, we are mostly word of mouth. Strangely enough, people come back. We get siblings parties, which is really nice. So we have a really nice reputation, and that's really important, and that we've really grown over the 10 years, and that's, I think, one of the reasons why we're still here, because you only deal with us.
The word of mouth is very important because, whenever you have a party, you have 100, 150 people here. A lot of people come in here and they say, wow, I didn't know you were here. And we are being discovered, certainly in the younger groups, like when you have Sweet 16s or Mitzvahs, all those kids know and they tell their parents. So that is really how we grew. But yeah, it's definitely word of mouth, and the fact that we always produce a really nice party.
Seems like an incredible place, like I said, and I'm on. Carrie keeps me on my toes. Carrie's the one that set this interview up. He just texted me and said, "Can you please ask them about catering?"
Oh, of course.
Of course. Well, we work with outside caterers, predominantly with a company you may know, Potions in Motion. They're
right behind this wall.
We know them well.
Yes.
So they're right behind this wall, and it's
yeah, they've been here basically. Jason moves here basically because of us. They were doing like
80% of our parties then.
At the outset, and they were working in the back. We were always bringing equipment. the space next door became available. Jason took it. He built a state-of-the-art kitchen. So, and they do terrific parties. Not only is the food great, the booze is always great too. Sorry, alcohol. And and you know, they're very creative.
They're hip, they're innovative, and that's, I think, what I usually tell people. You know, there are a lot of amazing caterers that we work with, but they are convenient. They're right here, and they are hip and innovative, and they go that like extra mile.
Yeah, the presentation is terrific, always, and that's really a big deal because that's how the party.
And it goes hand in hand with you guys offer right there. You know, quality, appearance, presentation. Have you? I guess you met the sexy chef. Then you know the sexy chef.
Oh, of course.
They're great people.
See, there I said hip and innovative, right?
Yes. And he always reminds us he's the sexy chef, so we always know that.
That's right. Well, and the way he describes his food is, you know, so it's pretty amazing. But no, it really works out. It was a good partnership, you know, to have a caterer next door. Obviously, they just walk the food over. It's still hot, and it's perfect.
Well,
so yeah.
I have to. Oh, go ahead, Debbie.
I want to ask and just kind of take it down a notch because of COVID-19 and what we're all having to deal with. What changes have you had to make, and what are you doing, you know, to work with the current climate that we have to?
Well, we're talking to most people the way we're speaking with you, like via Zoom, you know, online. But what we're doing right now, a lot of our parties that were scheduled from, you know, mid-March till now have rescheduled. So we pushed them back, some to this fall, most to next year. We are still doing smaller events, micro events where we can do 25, 30 people. We can socially distance people. Of course, we're taking all the sanitation or the sterilization measures. We're wiping it down.
There's Purell everywhere you look.
Yeah, we have Purell. I mean, and we always have the venue cleaned and scrubbed down after every party anyway. But now, obviously, a little more. And you know, we're trying to keep people apart. We are now these days. You are required to wear masks inside. You know, we are following the rules as we can. And,
but we're also offering things like to some people who have booked us, if they want to keep their bar bat mitzvah date or their wedding date, they can do a Zoom ceremony and then at least share that with immediate family here and then share it with their guest list and then have the party later. So that at least what that kid has been working for or that bride has had her date set and that's the date she wanted, you know, we could still accommodate that on a small scale and then end it with a champagne toast and let them have their party later. So, you know, we are open to doing pretty much anything to make people happy.
Yeah, we're being very accommodating, obviously, as everybody is. It's a difficult situation that we are all in together. We're doing our best to keep everybody happy and content. Safe.
Well,
the most important thing.
You just said it right there, and you know it's local businesses like your guys' business that you know you're part of our community, and it's the businesses that we need to continue to support because you live here, you work here, you spend your money here, kids go to school here. So I'm glad that we got to meet. I know it's a virtual way. Maybe we'll get to meet real one of these days.
Yes.
But it's one of those businesses again, and Debbie does a great job. Debbie Gross, real estate agent at Ecofine Properties, doing these business interviews because at Ecofine Properties we not only sell real estate, but we like to highlight the local community because it's the local community that counts. And when you buy a house somewhere, the house is great, but it's what's around you, what surrounds you in the community, and it's businesses like the Loft at Congress that are here and. You know, now you're seeing it. I mean, I never heard of you guys before, but this is an amazing venue, and it just continues to spread through social media. So, great work.
Thank you.
You sound like a great couple. You've had some fun. Now, Flora, you don't stay for this 6 a.m. parties that go all night? You leave?
Oh, no. No. I have like a 1 a.m. cutoff. And then he's great. He could stay up all night. I always offer to come back and help,
Sure.
but thank God he always says, no, you stay home and sleep.
I believe her offers are, you don't really need me, do you?
But the problem is that we might have a party the very next day. So we're back here at 6 a.m. to set up for the next party.
Sure.
So, we don't have weekends. Our weekends are work.
Sure.
And we get to chill out during the week. So Monday through Thursday is our party time for us.
One more time, let's get that website. It's the www.theloft@congress.com. Or what's the phone number that they can call you at?
It's 561-819-3154.
And I'd like to thank you guys again for joining us, and good luck to
Thank
you.
you.
And we will get through this virus, and it will be over, and we'll all be back to partying in big groups again. And I hope people decide to take a look at the Loft at Congress. Check them out. Another great local business in our community. And Debbie, thanks again. Debbie Gross, real estate agent. If you have any real estate needs, there's Debbie's number, 561-316-8355. She would love to show you around South Florida. And maybe take you to some of these local businesses, show you these local businesses that we've been highlighting. So Wes and Flora Goldstein, owners of the Loft at Congress, thank you guys again for joining us. And
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it.
not a problem at all.
All right.
And have a wonderful afternoon, everyone.